Hello everyone, my name is MJ Vilches and welcome to the first animation workflow of Journey to Awesomeness. So yeah, this is the first of many more live streams that I'll be doing, sharing how I do stuff for the Journey to Awesomeness animations, which I upload on the main channel. So yeah, if you haven't watched those, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to show you the clip of the trailer, or I'm just gonna show you the trailer of Journey to Awesomeness to those who don't know what Journey to Awesomeness is. So yeah, I think this short clip will tell you about it. So yeah, let me show it to you first. Wait, let's do that again. I have to change my transitions. Not a good start, but here we go.
And so, the journey to awesomeness begins.
So yeah, that's Journey to Awesomeness. It's basically my way of sharing my journey in creating films and animation. And yeah, I'm sharing it through this animated shorts, just some really janky animated shorts, and they're basically animated in a doodling kind of way. So they're not that great of an animation, but that's because they're my way of telling you guys my story in dealing with a lot of filmmaking and animation stuff. You know, the filmmaking and animation adventure. If you watch the shorts and the doodle-logs that I've done so far, they're gonna be showing to you all the stuff that I've done for the Underland project. So yeah, each project will be represented by islands, and the adventure, the journey, is going through each of those projects, through each of those islands, until I get to that point where I'm considered one of the greatest. I guess that's the journey to awesomeness. But yeah, right now, excuse me. Right now, I'm gonna be sharing to you what I'm working on for the journey to awesomeness, which is the KoFi intro. So yeah, right now we're here in Kidden Live. Mbuddy, hello, welcome to the stream. And once again, a huge thanks to you. Mbuddy's one of my awesome KoFi supporters. So yeah, it's been a long time since Mbuddy's been here, because I did some Filipino streams and you can't really say anything on those streams, right? But yeah, I think you watched some of those. You did mention it. But yeah, anyways, here's what I'm gonna be doing for Journey to Awesomeness right now. So I'm currently creating a KoFi intro, so that I have like a nice intro for all of you who may consider, supporting me in my endeavors. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna show to you what my progress is so far. So the KoFi intro that I'm doing is composed of some 3D animated shots of myself as my CG self, and I'm also going to be putting doodle shots, what I call doodle shots, which are shots of just a version of me as a doodle. So the whole video will be cutting from the 3D shots to B-roll shots to some doodle shots. So for now, this is my progress with it. So let me just turn on the desktop audio here so you can hear, and just tell me what the status of the audio is. I'm gonna play this for you guys, and I'm gonna start working on a shot, which is in this case for our first workflow video. I'm gonna be doing a doodle shot. So for now, this is my progress with a KoFi intro. Hello everyone, my name is MJ Vilches, and this is the Doodle Boat, sailing under the flag of Doodle Notes Productions. Aboard this boat, I aim to bring forth awesomeness, which means bringing forth a variety of awesome works of art, mainly films and animations. Awesomeness also means that. The horizon that marks the destination of my journey. The journey to become one of the best filmmaker or storyteller. The journey to awesomeness. Now I can probably sail there. So this my sweat, is tears, and the doodle shot as fuel for the boat. So let me just pause that. So this is what I'm gonna be working on for this stream, and we're gonna be using Blender to do this. So after this, this is gonna be a doodle shot of me pouring the fuel that I use for the doodle boat, which is my sweat, tears, and blood, and then I faint here. Kind of like the cartoony kind of way. So I'm gonna try and finish this part in an hour. And I think it will be easy because this is just a doodle shot. I'm not gonna be animating it like meticulously. It's just some it's kind of like an animatics, kind of like how it looks here, but with more details. So yeah, right now let's go and let's go to Blender. So let me just open Blender here, and I'm gonna be doing this part of the KoFi intro here. I'm actually done animating all of the 3D shots, which are these vlog shots, which is shots of me talking to you guys, talking to the viewers, talking to the camera. And I've actually finished animating all of those shots. I just need to render them all. And right now we're going to be working on this doodle shot right here. So we're going to head over to Blender, and I'm going to be creating a new file, a 2D animation file. So let me just open that. 2D animation. I'm going to save this. I'm immediately going to save this as KF-2 shot 1. Because this is like the first doodle shot. So KF-1 are all the vlog shots. As you can see here, there's a bunch of shots. I make different length files for each of the shot. That's my workflow. I think that's how all of the workflow that's what everyone is doing. I'm not really sure. I haven't been into like an actual animation production. I'm doing all my films and animation productions by myself in my room and stuff. Anyway, yeah, these are all the vlog shots. Okay, I call them KF-1, and then the name of the shot, which is just shot 1, shot 2, etc. So right now we're gonna be doing the doodle shots, which are KF-2 shot. Yeah, the name of the shot. So I'm just gonna save this as that, and then after saving this, I'm actually gonna open the KoFi animatics that I did, also using the grease pencil, the shot list here. So the way I deal with the shot list or shot listing, I don't really like write it on a word processor or something. I still use Blender to do it. In this case, I'm using the 2D animation feature of Blender, and I'm using this kind of like checkbox thing here, and this determines which shots that I'm already done animating and I already rendered. Those are the only information I need, because once the shot is rendered, I automatically do the compositing and then automatically render them into a video, which I then edit in Kdenlive. So yeah, this is checked because this shot is already rendered. As you can see here in Kdenlive, it's right here. It's this shot. So this shot right here. This is shot 4 of the of the 3D animated shots, and we're supposed to be working on this shot right here, which I called B-roll here, but this is our doodle shots actually. So I'm just gonna get all of these doodle shots right here. I'm gonna render this quickly because we're gonna be using this as a reference for the animation or the quick doodle shot, which is not exactly an animation, but it will be kinda animated, I guess. So I'm just gonna go to the last frame. I'm pressing Control N to set like the in and out of the timeline. And this inside this like lighter gray area here is what's gonna be rendered. So I'm just gonna rename this to KoFi Intro Animatics 17. I guess I'm gonna go doodle shot. Doodle shot 1. And then dash. Just for the frame, because Blender names the file name as of when it saves the file, the name you set here, and also the number of frames. So I'm just gonna accept that, and I'm gonna quickly render this. This is gonna be a quick render. Hopefully it doesn't ruin the stream. But yeah, look how fast it goes. So I'm gonna render this. I'm gonna use this as a reference as we work on the actual doodle shot, because this is just an animatics I did. I recorded the audio for the KoFi intro. I recorded the dialogue, did the sound, and then I used these animatics to to deal with all the proper timing and stuff. So first is recording, and then I dropped the recorded audio on the timeline here in video editor of Blender, and then I used that audio to make like this animatics in Blender as well. Some just 2D animation thing, or animatics, storyboards. So I use Blender to storyboard as well. I also use it as a shot list. On the online project, I used Karita for the shot list, but then I discovered I can actually just do this, just go from shot to shot, see which ones are animated or not. And right now we're working on the doodle shot, so I'm gonna go back to the doodle shot blend file now, which is this one. I'm gonna drag and drop. I'm gonna open a new workspace here, video editing workspace, and I'm gonna add and drag and drop here the one that we rendered just now. So it's in big change, render. Should be in raw KoFi intro boards, and it should be the KoFi intro animatics doodle shot right here. So I'm just gonna drag and drop that and set the end frame right there, so it's exactly the same length as the shot. So I'm just gonna save that, and that should now have the audio on the background of this. If I play this,
Now I can probably...
it will play the audio, which I will use as a cue for the animation, or the doodle animation is what I call it, because this is, I don't do sketches or anything. I just immediately set this to a pen, ink, and just draw. Hence doodle shot, hence the name doodle shot, or doodle, because it's like doodling. It's like a doodle animation. So I also,
Now I can probably sail there using my...
So I'm gonna mark our timeline here so that I know which parts where I...
Now I can probably sail there using my sweat.
There's a cut here. This is supposed to be a cut right here. So I'm gonna mark
Tears
that.
and blood.
And this one as well. That's a cut.
Blood.
And I also need to open another tab here. Or I don't really know what each of the panel, I guess, or I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna open this. I'm gonna make this into a video sequencer, and then I'm just gonna Control Tab, and we have a reference right here. So I'm just going to do a doodle.
Now I can...
A quick doodle of myself, which I intentionally gave a simple design so I can easily draw it as many times as I want. So for my doodle, I always start with my hair, which is something like that. I need to also increase. I'm gonna go to the solid stroke here. I need to make sure that the pressure for the pen is on. Probably make the radius of the ink bigger, probably about 50 will do. I'm gonna go to, I can also do it here actually. Let's see, brush settings, yeah, right here. And I can also set, I think it's in advanced, yeah, or was it in stroke? Yeah, it's in advanced. It's also right here. I'm gonna set the active smooth to 0.5. I'm gonna go to stroke, which should also be here, post processing. I'm gonna set the smooth to 0.5 as well. So let's draw this. So I guess I'm gonna start with I'm gonna separate the pipe, the fuel pipe. Excuse me. The thing that represents like like the part where I like I put the fuel to fuel up the Doodle boat. That's what this is right here. Just a quick doodle of that. So I'm just gonna go something like this. So it doesn't need to be too clean because it is a doodle. Probably gonna be Control Zing a lot though. So yeah, I'm just gonna draw something like this for like that fuel part here. I think I need to make the radius bigger. Maybe about 70 will do. Hey there, Joseph. Welcome to the stream. This is now an English stream, no longer a Filipino stream. But I think it's still fine with you because you can understand English anyway. Right? Anyways. Yeah, right now I'm creating a doodle shot for the KoFi intro for one of the videos of my journey to awesomeness. So I guess that's it doesn't look good. I'm just gonna do this, make it smaller, and then I'm gonna Alt S to like add more thickness to it. The stroke thickness, which you can also do by pressing this one right here, and then clicking and dragging. But it's easier to just Alt S and drag, and then you click, right click to confirm it. So this I'm also gonna change the passe part out of the camera here, so that I don't see the stuff outside of the camera. Because it's kind of distracting sometimes. So I'm gonna go 0.98. I guess. That's still too. 0.99, I guess, or 0.999, 0.9999, or 97. 997, yeah. So I still want to kind of slightly see the whatever overlaps here. So we have the pipe here. So I'm gonna select our grease pencil object again. I'm gonna go to draw. I'm gonna lock this pipe, so we're not gonna be because we're not gonna be touching this one. What we're gonna do is we're gonna be I'm also gonna delete the fill. We're not gonna be filling up anything because it's just a doodle and it's just gonna be a line art or lines. So now I'm gonna draw myself. I probably need to make this pipe smaller because it's too big. So GX, probably right there. So I'm just gonna draw my doodle self first, picking up the gas can. So I'm just gonna draw a hair, quick hair here. So this is a doodle shot. I'm not gonna be bothering on making this look as nice as I can. That's the hair. And maybe something like this. I tell you what, I'm gonna control space this so I don't have to struggle with the. Did I lock the? Make sure that the fuel pipe is locked. So if I do something like okay, what's happening here? I'm gonna object mode. Oh, I drew it on the fuel pipe layer. Oh, of course. I need to delete that. And put this on the line layer. So I'm gonna control space to expand this workspace here, this panel, or whatever it's called. I forgot the term of each of the, like the window, I guess. Maybe it's a window. Maybe that's the term. So I'm just gonna do this, that, for the hair. Tell you what, I'm also gonna do something like this. Instead of putting the reference right there on the side, I'm gonna put the reference right here on the background. So I'm gonna add background images, movie clip. I'm just gonna open that clip that we I actually chose that hairstyle because it's easy to draw, and it's also easy to model, like my CG self. And I actually had a hairstyle that's kind of like that, you know, before. Now it's different now, but yeah. No, it's in big change render. Wait, am I in the right? I was right here in recent boards, and I just need a KoFi intro one. So that right now it's in the background. So I guess the opacity of that is just about right. So I'm gonna stick with the opacity of that. So now this time it's easier to deal with it. So I'm just gonna go control space here, and scale some lines here. And let's draw. So this makes things a lot easier, because it's kind of like I have a sketch of it. I actually also need to add a modifier for this stroke, which is going to be smooth. The smooth modifier. It's kind of like the subdivision surface modifier for 3D, which just, you know, smoothens your lines. It's kind of like the stabilizer, or not really stabilizer. It's just smoothens lines. It's not you know, when you draw, your line is like, because of the hand's not too steady, the line is like a bit more quivering. So maybe about 4 will do. So I'm gonna delete that. Control S, control space here again, and I guess I'm gonna go do a point select here. I'm gonna turn on the proportional editing for the lines, set it to connected only. Just drag this line right here, so that I usually don't do this. Usually just go with whatever comes out, because this is a doodle shot, and it's not really a doodle if I try to fix it. But as much as possible, I also want to make sure that the proportions are right. So ears, like so, and then like that. That's just like a like I said, I purposely made the design for my doodle self easy so that I can quickly draw them, because the doodle logs has a lot of these doodle shots, and I need to be able to quickly draw them, because I can't take too much time working on the doodle logs, because I need to spend most of those times on working on the project, on the underland project. So I'm supposed to be picking up the can here, so I guess I have to make some changes here as I pick up the can, the gas can. So yeah, just gonna go and draw this, the hand. I'm picking up the can on the floor. So the shirt, just quick doodles. Quick a doodle of myself. Now for the face. My face is not that complicated as well, which was purposely done. A simple nose right there, just dots for the eyes. Make sure they're the same thing. I don't want it to be exactly the same, but yeah. Smiling at first. And the mustache. Let's not forget about that. Sometimes I forget adding my mustache on the drawings. And the goatee. So picking up a gas can. So this is the first frame.
Now I can probably sail there using
And this frame right here where I finally picked up the gas can. So gas can right there. And I gotta make sure that onion skinning is on here, which is this one right here, so that I can see the previous frame when I draw another one. So what I'm gonna do here actually is I'm gonna do this so that a keyframe is added. It's just me moving and then canceling it, and that should automatically add a keyframe on the grease pencil dope sheet here, or grease pencil timeline. And what I'm gonna do for this one, I'm gonna do the lazy route, which is just getting this. Actually, not a lazy route. It's actually an animation technique. I'm just gonna get this head. I'm gonna get the head and just move it here because I've finally stood up now, holding the gas can. And I'm just gonna delete the body because unless we're gonna be drawing a new one. So now everything's cluttering here. Switching from like an American accent to like a Filipino accent in English. It's gonna, yeah. Anyways. So I guess I'm gonna really lower the opacity of the reference image here. And control space again. And then I'm gonna let's draw the next frame. So now I've stood up. Just do. So let's fix that back properly there. Maybe something like this. And then the arms holding the gas can. So that's. Something like that. Maybe like this. So let's do that animation thing that I said, where you put these two fingers in the middle together. And then I guess I need to draw the gas can first before the rest. And I think for the gas can, I'm going to. No. Let's just doodle this. I can always use lines as well, so that I don't do this. I'm just gonna grab this line here, and then do that. Enter. This makes things way easier. Something like this. Gonna enter that. Hey, Michael, the furry cat. You can actually post it. So if you wanna share it again, just do it. Okay, just post it. It's actually fine to share that. Yeah, your artworks, even your own artworks on the fan art general. It's actually art general, Probably need to rename that channel in the Discord actually. But yeah, you can post your own works there if you want, like your own original works. It's fine. On the fan arts general. You can't do it on the fan arts TUP. That's I guess. That's what you can't do. Posting your own artwork in fan arts TUP on the other islands. But on the general one, you can do it. You can share your works there. Even if it's an original work, not a fan art. So yeah, just, you know, post it again. Because I wasn't able to watch it when you posted it. Because of stuff. Some stuff that needed to be dealt with. I guess I need to make some changes. I need to put my hands lower because we need to see like the label of the gas can there. And the best thing about Blender is you can just grab points from the from your drawing, grab it, put it downwards. This is actually way easier when you're animating it too. So I'm just gonna put the hands right there. Because we need to be able to see the label of the gas can. So I'm just gonna put it higher, I guess. Maybe something like that. And then I guess I'm just gonna grab this down here. And this one as well. Grab it down here. Yeah, just send it like it's like never mind. Anyways, I was gonna say that, you know, it seems like a lot of you have are named Mike. I'm not really sure if Mikkel's name is, you know, Mikkel. But yeah, a lot of you starts with M, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. Your names, even though they're not real, you're probably not posting your real names. You know, they start with the letter M. There's Mbuddy, Mikkel. Just, you know, some of you guys who like talk a lot on the Discord and stream. Hey, even my name starts with letter M, so well, that's weird. Anyways, let's keep going here. So I'm just gonna be using. Hey there, Carly. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully, you find the stream enjoyable, even though there's probably nothing that would make you enjoy the streams. I don't know. Just, yeah, enjoy watching, I guess. I'm gonna try to make it as entertaining as I can, but you know, when working on like drawings and animations and stuff, it gets kind of tedious sometimes and gets kind of boring. So I understand if you leave because you're bored or something. So I'm just gonna create the hole here, and then I'm gonna delete the this part right here for the tube that helps the pouring of the fuel into the fuel. What is that called? Terminologies are really one of my problems. I don't know what terms are on a lot of things. So yeah. So I'm just gonna tab that and select all of this arc right here, and then I'm just gonna Shift D that for the bottom part here. And I'm probably also gonna actually I'm just gonna go and get a circle and put it right there, and just change the shape of it so that it's properly filling up the tube there. So I might have to fill that with a black. Never mind. So now let's continue with the lines here to finish up the gas can. Maybe I'm just gonna grab it like that and then just delete this parts right here. I'm gonna control L this one, deselect the ones I don't want to delete, and then delete these guys right here. Now let's keep going. Line right there. And the gas can is almost done. So now there's our gas can. I'm gonna draw the rest of my body. I actually forgot to draw Doodle on the shirt. I actually had a Doodle shirt once. Looks like I moved the one frame. Make sure that doesn't happen. But yeah, I actually have a shirt like, you know, my shirt in the animations. I actually like have an actual shirt of that before, but I actually gave it away because it started to fade, and I was planning to get a new one, but until now I haven't been able to do so. So yeah, there's only one Doodle shirt in the world, and I gave it away. I gave it to my friend. Hopefully she's still keeping it. Hey, Hassan. I think you can try doing that by just doing what I did with a gas can, with you know, using the shapes and the mouse. But yeah, it would be very challenging to do this parts right here where you draw a character without a drawing tablet. So yeah, you can definitely make an animation without a drawing tablet, but it's gonna be extra challenging. I mean, you don't really need it, but you know, if you want your job, if you want like drawing fast, you want to be able to draw the characters fast and all that jazz, you know, you definitely need to get a tablet for that. So I'm just gonna delete this part right here because that's where the other hand is going to be. So I'm just gonna draw some fingers here. And I'm pretty much gonna be using, like, I'm gonna be reusing this fuel part, this gas can part, many times. So I'm gonna follow the design that I did for the gas cans. Oh yeah, you can actually use the phone. Yeah, like Carly the car is saying. Carly car. Yeah, like what she's saying, you can use phone to, you know, to make animations. There's an app called Flip a Clip where you can make 2D animations on your phone and just draw using your thumb or your fingers. I actually downloaded that app for my little sister because she's been watching this object animations on YouTube, and she wants to create her own animation. She's only like 7. She's gonna be 8 soon, and she wanted to make animations. So yeah, I guess you can do that. You can't really make animations though, because animations is a tedious task, and kids don't really have that great of an attention span. So animation, she doesn't have the patience to make an animation yet. So anyways, I think I really need to make my hand here not cover up like the center part of the gas can here, because I really need to like I need a clear view of the whole gas can. So I'm just gonna move the hand right there. Probably like that. Let's see. I'm just gonna go and do some. Just gonna smoothen these lines right here. There's probably a way to like. I'm gonna select this stroke right here. Stroke. I think there's a way to like make this kind of like the smooth. The smooth. There's I think it's in point. Yeah, smooth points, and that should smoothen this whole line here. So there's, I'm also gonna be redrawing this part here for the fingers. I'm just gonna make sure that it's holding like the bottom of the gas can there. Or maybe just something like that. Control-Shift-Z that actually looks really nice already. And now I can draw the middle part of the gas can. The sweat. So for the sweat, I'm probably gonna. This is probably this logo here of the gas can is probably the only thing that's gonna be colored for this doodle shot. So that's the sweat, and I'm gonna color that one. I guess the fill layer does need. We do need the fill layer, so I'm gonna have to go back and I'm gonna go back and do the fill again. I gotta create a new material for this, for the sweat. I'm just gonna name this sweat. This will emphasize more that it is a sweat. So I'm guessing it's gonna be like a bluish, like watery tinge. Watery color. And I'm just gonna go fill that up. So I gotta make sure, I'm gonna go object mode, needs to be selected, and then draw. That fill is not.
Now I can probably sail there using my sweat. Now I can probably sail there using my sweat. Now I can probably sail there using my sweat.
What I can do is I'm going to add like another. Maybe I'm just.
Now I can probably sail there.
I'm gonna finish the key poses
there
first.
Using my sweat. There using my sweat. Probably sail there using my sweat.
So this is when I say sweat, I start pouring the sweat fuel onto the gas tank. So you're gonna slide. I'm not sure if you can see it on YouTube. But yeah, there's my reference is slightly visible on the background there, and I actually start fueling it, and I'm just gonna increase the opacity so you guys can see it. So there's my reference right there. It's so obstructing in the view. That's why I made the opacity too low. So you have to start fueling right here in that frame, 55th frame. Let's set the opacities very low again. What happened to the stream, Carly the Car? Did it like freeze or something? Anyways, hello Harsha. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna be ending the stream in about 10 minutes, I guess. 15, 12, 12 minutes. So we're just gonna finish another frame and maybe that's it. But yeah, for now, I need to animate this guy again. So I'm gonna turn off the reference, I guess, here. And then I'm just gonna go and do this to add a keyframe there. Make sure that everything has yeah. And I'm gonna start fueling. Let's turn on the reference really helps. Yeah, right there. So I'm gonna go back to this, and now I'm gonna start fueling. So for the fueling part, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna grab the whole gas can, including my hand. I'm gonna Control L this part. Control L. I'm gonna actually not Control L. Actually, it's fine. I'm just gonna remove parts of the. Oh, I'm playing the thing. That's why the background audio. Okay, Carly the Car. It is not broken. Yeah, I don't think this will work. yeah, I'm gonna turn off that one. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the gas can. Control L. I'm just gonna rotate it towards, and need to grab everything. Rotate it towards the gas, the fuel pipe thing. Oopsie. Gotta control L. Make sure it looks like this. Like that. And then I'm gonna move the hand as well. Control L. Just move it maybe right here. Right there. And then I'm gonna turn on the proportional editing again, set it to connected only. And then just adjust the hand like the arm like this. And I guess I'm gonna keep the head as well. And I'm gonna repeat drawing the body. Control L, all of the head. Because kind of move towards the I'm gonna put the head here for now. And just delete all of the body. Control L, points. Delete the points by pressing X and then selecting points. And then maybe not too much, maybe just about here. And then I'm gonna draw the body again. So I need to reduce the opacity of the I'm gonna turn off the reference for now. It's hurting the eyes and the brain seeing all those lines in there. So I need to make sure that I selected the right material, the solid stroke material, not the sweat. What's happening here? I am in the fill layer, which is not right. I need to be in the line layer. And nothing is still working because I am selecting the fill tool. I'm gonna control Z that. And then select the pen tool. Now this is gonna work. Because it won't. Because I control Z'd and went back to selecting solid stroke. Now this will work. There we go. Sorry about that. But in streams, things get janky in the streams and mistakes happen. So just draw this part right here. Come on, get it right. Maybe this one is the right one. I probably need to redraw the arm as well. Control L. So like that. Maybe I should onion skin. Need to reduce the opacity of the onion skin. It should be right here. Onion skinning. I'm gonna reduce the opacity. It's too strong. Okay, there we go. So yeah, let's draw the sleeve of the shirt. The arms. The other one. And I think I can finish doing the lines for the gas can here. Maybe something like this. Actually, first I'm gonna delete this right here. Gonna make sure Control L. Delete that part. I'm gonna select everything here, then deselect this part right here, and delete that. Then just drag this part back there, and then the line, the base of the gas can. I'm just adjusting them using edit mode. So there we go. I'm gonna go back to the pen tool. I'll draw this part. Can adjust more the back to not be that flat by going to edit mode also. So now let's try and preview this.
Now I can probably sail there using my sweat.
Okay. And the last thing I need to do is delete that tip of the gas can tube right there. So I'm gonna Control L. I'm gonna deselect parts right here and X to delete.
Now I can probably sail there using my sweat.
Ooh, looks like I deleted the back as well. Let's not do that, please.
There using my sweat.
There we go.
Now I can probably sail there using my sweat.
So is the background audio fine? Like the desktop audio?
Now I can probably sail there using my sweat. Now I can probably sail there using my sweat.
Okay, it looks good. Now for the next one, I just need to slightly reposition myself. Right here. Just to kind of give a different pose. To seem like, you know, time has passed by and I'm using a different gas can to fill up the fuel of the Doodle boat. So maybe bringing myself up like that, and then I'm gonna put the gas can back near the pipe like this. And make sure the hand I'm gonna select the hand right here. Control L. Adjust it so that we don't have to edit too much. I'm gonna redraw the arm just so there's like a slight difference to it. So something like that. Lip syncing is actually important on the dialogue part, but this is just there's a on this the thing that I'm working right here. The lips are not moving because I'm not talking. The ones that's talking is like a background, like a voiceover. You know, the voice is just a voiceover. So that's why the lips are not moving. But yeah, it really depends on the animation that you're working on. Whether the lips are important or not. I mean, if you watch Rebecca Parham from Let Me Explain Studios, I think she explained well stuff about about having mouths on characters. Why she decided to exclude the mouth on her cartoon cell.
Tears and using my sweat. Tears and using my sweat. Tears and using my sweat. Tears.
So yeah, I guess that's what I can say about you know, putting mouths or lips on your animation. Yeah, in animation, you're gonna be like
Now I can
repeating parts of your animation, and there are lines that's gonna become like an LSS, last song syndrome. It's gonna keep repeating on your brain. You're gonna end up like saying that, just like what Carly the Car is saying right here, or Carly Car. Remember you being Carly the Car.
tears using my sweat.
So I guess what I can add is my facial expression for this, but for now, sweat for tears. I'm gonna delete this.
Using my sweat, tears.
So for tears, I'm gonna draw something like an emoji for the tears, which is just, you know, letter T, a big letter T, an underscore, and then another big letter T. That's just probably not make that too fat. And I'm just gonna drag that right here. I'm probably gonna change the color of this as well.
There, using my sweat, tears, and
I need to make this a colored one. Maybe make it gray. So I need to make a new material. Call this tears. I'm just gonna change the line color to like maybe a bright blue like this, and I'm just gonna assign. So there we go. I'm also probably gonna change the line for the sweat here. I'm gonna try assigning the tears color, and I think that works. So L, assign.
can probably sail there using my sweat, tears, and
Blood. For the blood. Mbuddy, I actually just got used to hearing myself. I mean, I did a bunch of videos already with me talking. At first, it feels really, you know, weird to hear yourself talk, but after years of like making videos of, you know, animations where I voice a lot of stuff, you know, I just gotten used to how my voice sounds like. That it doesn't bother me anymore. But yeah, when I was starting, it's kind of weird to hear your voice over and over again. But now it's just, yeah, I'm just meh. It's just meh now. So I guess for blood, I'm gonna start really slouching, like really losing energy. Because, you know, I used my own blood to fuel. It's kind of dark, is it? But yeah, I'm gonna start slouching here for this last frame. I think this is the last frame I'm gonna be working on, and then we're gonna, oh, let's see. So yeah, in animation, in doing animations, I did pass through the stage of creating animations without sound. But for me, animations without sound is just so incomplete. Wait. I might have done an oopsie. Gotta make sure that I added a keyframe here. Okay, I guess I did. I'm gonna delete the parts of the arm right here. Control L. Delete that. And I'm gonna start like becoming sleepy here, because it's like a comedic. I'm just gonna bring down the arm like that. and grab some parts of the gas can right here. I'm gonna delete the tears now. Hey Carly the car, you're gonna grow to like your voice. At first I actually don't like my voice as well. But I guess by just repeating it, doing it over and over again, you're gonna learn to love it. Because you know it's mostly if you can like ask your friends to like do the voices of your characters, you can do that too if you really don't want to use your voice. But yeah, if you hey Mbuddy, you're gonna get used to like hearing your voice more and more, especially since you know you're gonna be voicing Aries soon. So yeah. Do you mean the stroke thickness or the radius? Yes, you can. You can press Alt S and you can go crazy with the radius or the thickness or the. You can also do it here by doing this like radius tool right here and clicking and dragging, or you know, Alt S for Hassan. Hopefully that answers your question. If that's what you mean about the thickness of the, you know, the lines. It's actually more. I think it's more flexible to edit the lines here in Blender than any other software that I've tried. See, I'm gonna change my facial expression. I don't even need to like. Oh, just a portion of. Yes, you can actually do that. I mean, I can just like one point here. It even works if you don't want the other like parts of the points to be thickened. You can just press. You can just select like parts here. Like I'm selecting points here in the line and then pressing Alt S, and as you can see, it adjusts the thickness of just those lines right there. But to make the transition smooth, you can turn on the proportional editing. And now if I Alt S this, as you can see, I can like adjust how much. I can even just select one point, Alt S that, so that there's more, you know, as you can see. And there you go. That's how you like edit the thickness. It's so easy to do in Blender. And you know, your lines are in 3D too. So that's awesome. Been actually waiting for a program that would enable me to do that for a while. And suddenly Blender did it, which is so awesome because I'm already using it and I'm already loving it. So I'm gonna go and up the eyebrow here, and I'm gonna repeat the eyes. Actually, I'm gonna redraw the eyes. I'm gonna set that to draw. So this is gonna be I guess I'm just gonna add a wrinkle to it. Just gonna add a wrinkle. And then I'm gonna redraw the mouth. Actually, I'm gonna keep the smile. But I want to be able to... Oh, I think I know the eyes that I'm looking for here now. I think it's something like this. Yeah, sleepy eye. Will it help to... now, guess I'll keep that. Now we're gonna draw the blood. For the blood, we'll need to add a new stroke. Blood line. Make this like a dark reddish color. Maybe more, leaning more into a brown color for the lines. I'm just gonna like draw a wound and then blood dripping from it. Add a shine there. And I'm gonna create another material, set it to a fill, bump up the color and get a reddish bloody color. I don't really like gore too much, but you know, a little bit of blood is not that. I'm apologizing to people who mind some blood, even though they're cartoon blood. I need to make sure that this is on the fill. Now I can grab this blood right here and put it right there. Sweat, tears, and blood. Blood, sweat, and tears. A formula for passion.
Tears and blood as fuel.
So yeah, I think that's all that I'm going to share for this stream. Let me just turn on the reference here. So I guess I'm actually gonna go here. So I'm not gonna include this part where I fainted,
but the future of that is not exactly great.
So I'm not gonna include this part. I'm gonna be animating it off recording.
Tears and blood as fuel. Tears and blood. Wet tear.
I also need to make sure that AV sync is turned on. That's actually the first thing you need to do so that the audio is sync to the
now
video.
I can probably sail there using my sweat.
And turn off this again. Let's preview what we did today.
Now I can probably sail there using my sweat, tears, and blood as fuel for the boat. But the future of that is not exactly great.
So, faints at that point, but I'm not gonna be including that, as I said. But yeah, that's all for this stream. Hopefully I shared some, some extra knowledge to you guys. So yeah, thank you so much to the 5 concurrent viewers who are here right now. Thanks to Carly the Car, or Carly Car, to Mbuddy, to Hasibul Hassan for watching the stream up to this point. To everyone, to hopefully I did not miss anyone. To Michael the Furry Cat, thanks for watching the stream. To Joseph, if you're still there. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. I also want to thank my KoFi givers, Magnolia Weathershield, Erick Madrigal, Elizabeth Munie, Tristan Wintle, and to this two right here, GulliermoGage and Mbuddy. These two are the greatest, and I just really want to say thank you to you guys. So yeah, thank you so much for your support through KoFi. So yeah, if you want to support me on KoFi as well, so that I can keep doing this, can keep sharing knowledge for free, Blender knowledge, keep sharing my workflow for free without anything, without having to charge you anything, just support me in KoFi. That will help like a lot. So yeah, thank you so much to those who've helped me already, and to those who are considering to do so, also thank you. But yeah, that's all for this stream. Follow, like, or subscribe to his channel, the Doodle Boat, and also go to the main channel, Doodle Productions, and watch all the Journey to Awesomeness videos if you haven't yet. So yeah, I think that's all. Thanks for watching. My name is MJ Vilchas, and yeah, I gotta finish this thing, actually, this animation, and render it, and yeah, bye.